Have you ever wondered how some people are able to deliver outstanding results on a consistent basis, while some people struggle to meet the bare minimum standards? In this book, we discuss the six high performing habits, or the HP6, as done by the research of Brendon Burchard. So let's get into them. Let's start with the first HP habit, high performing habit one, which is, before that, let's first determine what is high performance. According to Brendon, high performance is succeeding beyond the standard norms that we define consistently over a long term. So again, it's being able to produce consistent results over a long horizon of time. So the first high performing habit is create clarity. So according to Brendon, high performers are, one, they're self-aware. They know who they are, they know what they want, they have a clear understanding on how to get it and how to find fulfillment in what they do. The second one is future focus. So although they are aware of their current limitations, their current competencies, they also have a future focused mindset, meaning if they want, if they can imagine themselves, years down the line of what they want to be and what are the skills that they need to do, and based from that they work back on how can they develop these skills. The third one is primary field of interest. So they don't dabble, meaning they focus on what really matters and double down on those key, developing those strengths, those competencies, rather than being a jack of all trades, right? One of the quotes that I liked in the book is, if you leave your growth to randomness, you'll always live in the land of mediocrity. I think it's a very powerful quote. A lot of high performers have block time, schedules, and they clearly know what they want and how they're going to achieve it. So the second one is generate energy. So the first one is mental stamina. So the mindset of high performers is, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So they always need to have that right mental, they need to be in the right mental state. If they are struggling, it's for them, they view it as only a setback or a temporary situation that they can overcome. The second one is physical energy. So a lot of the high performers practice good health, exercise regularly, eat good diet, because it helps them perform at a high level if they're in good physical shape, good physical health. Then the third one is positive emotions. So they always practice a sense of gratitude, a sense of positive energy, because when they have the right mental state, all of this positivity in mind, it affects the way that they deal with people, which eventually translates to results, right? Another quote that was mentioned in this book is, the simple act of deliberately pausing between activities and setting intentions will help you gain more presence in your life. Again, sometimes you need to take certain breaks before going to the next task, and you need to be aware of what you want to achieve in each meeting, what energy level you want to be during that meeting, for example, and so on. The third one is race necessity. So according to Brendon, there are four factors of raising necessities. So converting the shoulds into musts. So a lot of the high performers realize and understand that in order to succeed, they must have a clear understanding in terms of raising necessity. So the first one is, high performers practice the sense of identity. So if they want to be successful, they identify themselves as a person who is successful. And because of them identifying themselves as a person who is successful, they practice the habits, the traits of the successful people. So one example there is, if you view yourself or you identify yourself as a healthy person, right? So the habits of these healthy persons is something that you should follow. Eat healthy, exercise regularly. The second one is obsession, right? So high performers are obsessed with their subject matter of expertise, their craft, and they work tirelessly to develop these habits, these competencies. And over time, they're able to build deep specialty and outperform their peers in the long horizon. The third one is duty. So in order to raise necessity, sometimes you need some external factors to help raise necessity. So it may be a social obligation. It may be, the feeling that you should comply to certain norms, right? So one strategy that high performers do is they broadcast it to their friends that they're doing a certain task, right? Because of this social obligation, they're forced to actually complete the task on hand. The fourth one is deadline. So it's very important for high performers to set clear timelines, deadlines of what you want to achieve, right? Because if there's no clear timeline, there's no sense of urgency for you to fulfill that task. So high performers set clear timelines, clear deadlines on when they want the task done and deliver on that specific time frame that they mentioned. So those are strategies on how you raise necessity. The fourth one is increase productivity. So high performers don't focus on tasks, but rather they focus on the outcome that they want to achieve. So there's a term called PQO, prolific quality output, right? Basically, it's remove the shoulds to must. Basically, what it means is focusing on the few tasks that we need to master and do well consistently that move the needle in our career or business. So a lot of us, may have a lot of to-do lists in our checklist, in our notes, right? But the difference between mediocre performers and high performers is high performers are able to filter out of the multiple tasks that they need to do and focus on a select few that really makes an impact or really moves the needle in their business, in their career, and they focus on these few tasks that has bigger payoffs in terms of results. Next is developing influence. So for you to be a high performer, you also need to be able to influence your peers. And there's 3 strategies for you to do it according to the book. One is teach people how to think. So in order for you to influence, you need to be able to stimulate the minds of the people you're talking to, right? Meaning, you need to offer a different perspective and you need to have a compelling reason for them to listen to you. The second one is challenging them, challenge people how to grow and contribute. Again, it's about, pushing them to their limits, offering a different perspective, maybe challenging them to do certain tasks, challenging them to do certain things. And the last way is role model the way. So people are influenced by people that they look up to, that they feel is trustworthy, is knowledgeable, right? So if you master these 3 things, you offer different perspective, you challenge them to grow and go out of their comfort zone, and you yourself act as a role model of someone they look up to or a relatable public figure, right? You'll be able to develop that sense of influence. And the last one of the high performing habits is they have a bias towards action, meaning they don't get paralyzed by indecision, and they always have a bias towards action. So one of the practices that is done in the military is, or the quotes there is, embrace the suck, right? So if you are struggling on developing a certain skill, a talent that is something new to you, right? Embrace the suck, meaning you are aware that you're gonna suck, you're gonna do badly the first few tries, but in the long haul, stick to your path, develop the habit of always showing up and having that mindset that you will improve over time. Eventually you will, right? So demonstrate the courage, take risk, go out of your comfort zone, and take action. So those are the 6 high-performing habits as written in the book. If you like the book, go on to youtube.com, search Paulo Balinas, and I do one book summary every week, every Sunday. And check out the other books. And again, thank you for listening in. See you again next week. Have a great day.